Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well, and let's get to it. So this one is from June 2016, and it's named Myro, one of my top sources of memes and cringe humor. So let's go. We kind of continue with the whole Hatsune Miku thing from the earlier sketchbook. Yeah, and it's just going to be a bunch of studies from here on. I'm noticing a trend with a lot of my Moleskine sketchbooks. Not all of them, but a lot of the ones that I filled up, I tend to do a lot of studies at the beginning. So that's interesting. These are just sleeves. I think these are the Miko types, the Japanese Shrine Maiden, those kind of sleeves, I think. And some more developed studies. But basically a bunch of anime drawings. Damn, look at those legs. And butts, my arch nemesis. And some heads at different angles. Some feet. More feet. Yeah, it just goes on and on. Now we're kind of getting into arms. More arms. Endless arms. Oh, and like this one has sort of a psychedelic vibe going on. And for one page we get back into Ginga Densetsu weed again, and then I lose it the next page. Here are just some dogs. These are studies, I believe. I'm not sure about these two though. These might be from me. And then more studies, I think. And some dog body language stuff. And these are just some cool down drawings. I was so tired. I was really out of it, but I'm like, but I need to fill up a page, and I guess I ended up filling up like 3. And then here's Cammy. I've seen her in a lot of my other sketchbooks. This is the current design with her, but honestly, it might change anytime. I'm a pretty capricious person. I tend to change things on a whim. So yeah, some more of her. Me trying to figure out how I want to depict her hair from the side and the back. And she kind of has this slight overbite going on, and like her muzzle area, the nose and the mouth kind of jut out a little bit. And I think it's cute. It makes her look kind of like a baby. I think it's adorable. And some coluses. Some of these are horrendous. And we get into Blaze. I'm actually going to have Blaze be shirtless often, especially in battle scenes. And I don't know, it makes sense to me because she was raised as a Namekian, and Namekians don't really care about stuff like this. They don't really have anything to cover, and Blaze kind of grew up that way, so she doesn't care either. She doesn't really understand gender to begin with. It's really funny and interesting. This is Cerise, Blaze's DNA donor. She's a pure Tuffle, or Tsurujin. Same goes for Blaze. They're both pure Tuffles, essentially, but Blaze has been kind of genetically modified for combat. She was designed to be sort of this living weapon. It's a really complicated story. So compared to the regular Tuffles, Tsufurus, Blaze is kind of like an Amazon. She's really big and muscular, but you know, in reality she's just 5 feet. So she's really not that tall, so you know, like size is just relative in this universe, because you have those giants like Piccolo just towering over her. And here are some warm-ups. I wasn't going for anatomical accuracy in this one. I just wanted to capture the movement and the general flow of energy in these poses. And I was experimenting with line here for classwork, and applying what I've learned. these are pretty dynamic. I like these a lot. And Hurricane, or should I say Soren, her real name is Soren, after the Japanese word Horenzo. And used to be a bird character, actually, and I changed her to be more humanoid, and now she is a Saiyan. It's really convoluted, but all you really need to know is that she was a bird first, and now she is a Saiyan character, and I kind of wanted to keep that part of her, that bird aspect of her. So I started thinking, how do birds fight? And I looked at a bunch of fighting eagles, and they do this thing where they kind of clamp their claws together in midair, and they kind of spin down to the ground in this deadly game of chicken. And I thought that was really interesting, so I started asking myself, well, how will you capture that in a human body? And this is what I came up with. There's a lot more in my more current sketchbooks, but this was pretty much my first take on this idea. And a bunch of blazes and coluses, or of those two. I really appreciate their relationship. I've been kind of exploring that since high school, really. And it's really funny because they're with each other most of the time, so they kind of share these same tics and quirks, and it's really interesting to see how they function together. Colus has this stag. Blaze gets one of her own later on. More of those two. This was when I drew a line of action and kind of decided to translate that into a pose within a figure, and there are some tangents and general unclarity going on here, and the anatomy isn't all that great, but I can really tell what I was going for despite all those, and I still really like it. It's been months, but I really like this one still. Here I was attempting to redesign Blaze's armor because originally it was really simple looking, like this kind of corset tube top thing going on, and I'm like, well, isn't that too simple? So I tried to redesign it a little bit. This isn't the final product, obviously. I need to experiment some more, but this is just how I kind of mess around in my sketchbooks. And Colus has a tattoo. Gosh, like there's just so much to explain, but not enough time. But yeah, he has a tattoo on his back, and this is how the sketchbook sort of ends. So thanks for watching, you guys, and next time we'll have a different backdrop, background border thing, because I'm really getting tired of this one, so that's exciting. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll have a wonderful day, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.